Hello everyone and welcome back to the Citadel with me, Grand Maester Stitch, where we're starting in the first episode of a new series on the channel in the medieval city builder Banished. Well, I don't think it is medieval, sorry, it's a little bit later than that. But yeah, this was voted for by you guys on the channel. We did a vote of this and several other games, Be Castle, Dawn of Man, Space Haven, and Frostpunk, I believe it was. Banished won fairly favourably, but there was a couple of others that got a decent amount of votes. But don't worry if you did vote for those other games, I will be bringing them to the channel hopefully very soon. When the Foundation series ends, that will go up alongside the Banished series. And also for those of you asking about the Crusader Kings, don't worry as if that's going to go anywhere. That's the main thing on the channel that we do play, CK2 a Game of Thrones and CK3 a Game of Thrones when it does come out. So don't worry guys, those series aren't going anywhere, just taking a small break from them just to do something a little bit different so we don't get too burnt out on that. So I am going to be playing without mods for now, because I wanted to leave it up to you guys to decide whether we should play with mods or whether we shouldn't. So let me know down in the comments below if we should or shouldn't, and then let me know what mods we should install. As I haven't played a great deal of this game so far, I've played the tutorial, so I've got the basic gist of it. And now we're going to go and create our first town. So can we not have capitals? No? Okay, so we've got Grandlands. We always have that good Grandland or Grand Port or something like that. Okay, we'll go with a valley. Why not? Terrain size, let's go large. Why not? Climate, fair, mild, harsh. Let's go with mild in the middle. Disasters we'll keep on. Starting conditions, we'll go with medium. As I said, I'm fairly new. A medium game begins with 5 families. Clothing, food, firewood, tools, and construction materials are provided. The storage barn has already been built. Some seeds for fields and orchards are available. Okay, we'll just go for a random map seed. We'll get what we're given and we'll try and make that work for us. So yeah, I'm excited to play a little bit more of this. As I said, I've only played the tutorial. I enjoyed it in the tutorial and I'm looking forward to diving in to playing a lot more of it. Seen several people in the Discord saying how this is such a good game. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting more into it. As I said, I've enjoyed what I've done so far. So here we are. Let's have a look at what sort of map we've got. Okay, so we're in a nice valley with some mountains around. We've got some small rivers to the north, plenty of forested area. We've got a huge lake to the south and to the west of us, so we've got some good options there, which is good. Okay, yeah, this is quite a nice little secluded starting spot. I like it. Plenty of water and forest around, which is nice. So we've got all our people wander around. We've got a nice supply of iron, stone, wood, and then logs. I think wood and logs do come separately, so we've got enough to build what we need. So let's go with some dirt roads. Let's plan out. Let's pause so people don't go about their homes and stuff. Let's plan out our dirt road for now. So let's come down 5 from here and we'll do for a double path. And then if we come out, I think the houses were 4 before. So that's 1, 2, 3. Let's come out 5 on either side. And let's just check the houses just so I can make sure how big they were. I was put one there. Yeah, that would work. And then put one back to back. Yeah, that's good. Just wanted to check before. I didn't want to have them in an awkward size. So let's bring the dirt road down. We'll just go for a nice secluded, nice simple square plot for now. And let's bring that over there like so. And then let's build a couple more houses. Let's... do we go for the same? Yeah, we'll go for the same. Will this be enough? I've just realised I've messed up with this one, haven't we? Can we destroy this? Stop the production? Doesn't look like we can. That's annoying. I didn't realise. Can we really not edit that? Can we delete? No. Okay. Apparently not. That's fine. We'll make it slightly different down here. We'll do it on the outside instead, then just make it a little bit different. We'll have a different gap then. Let's go for 4. Will 4 houses be enough? Maybe we should put 1 here as well and 1 here. Right, okay, so we need to look over our general thing up here. It shows us all of our materials. We've got plenty of wood. We've got a hell of a lot of stored food. A decent amount of all the materials really, as well as clothing, so that's good. And then there's another one here that allows us to assign our jobs for people. So let's just move this here. So we've got 10 labourers at the moment. Let's unpause so they can start building the houses. We are going to need some builders. Let's go with 6 builders then for now, 4 labourers. But I believe that when your builders or when any of your work people have nothing to do, that they do just do labouring until they do have anything to do, your builders. Let's just go up to 2 speed for now so we can keep an eye on that. We are going to want food production as well. We did have some seeds. We could build a small crop field or something like that, but I think for now we will go for a gathering hut. We've got all of this forest land. Let's make use of it and put a nice, let's put it out a little bit further, put a nice gathering hut there, and I think we'll go for a hunting cabin as well. Can we see? Oh, there are wild deer already out here. Perfect. Let's put a nice hunting cabin at the foot of this mountain then. Something else we're going to need is a woodcutters, aren't we? So this is to harvest trees. Where is the actual woodcutters so that we can get one of those down? Woodcutters. Perfect. Let's put that. Yeah, let's just have it here. Why not? Twist it around a little bit. Got to try and remember the buttons. Slightly different keys to this game. Got our woodcutters. What else? What else are we in need of? We do have a fisherman's hut down here, I suppose. We could have a nice path leading down to the lake then. So let's do that as well. We can live off foraging and fishing docks. That's hopefully going to get us enough food in for the early days. Should we put it in the corner here? I think I'd quite like it over here, out of the way slightly. Can't put it directly there. Perfect, that'll do. That's probably going to be enough for us for now. Let's just let them get those up and running. We could build a forest camp as well so that we can keep our forest growing around us, but for now I'm not going to bother with that. Our houses are coming along nicely, so they've got that need at least. Just move this up slightly out of the way. Do you know what? Let's put it in the other corner actually. Or the bottom corner. I don't know. We'll leave it where it is for now. So yeah, right, so we've got our labourers. They're chopping away. Do you know what? Let's mine this stone and iron here. So we'll keep the trees for now. We can collect all of the stone in this area, which is quite a lot apparently. And we collect all of the iron in this area because I think there's quite a bit of iron as well. And that's going to be fine. That'll work fine. What have we got here? The reserve of firewood is low. Yeah, so this is a warning that we need to keep the people warm. Get this snowflake if they're too cold. Basically, they have stuff above their head to let you know what they want. This guy wants a house, but he should have a house soon. There's plenty of houses here being built. Hopefully the woodcutters won't be too long until that's up and running so that we can get firewood to the people and keep them warm. We are in spring at the moment, which is good. But yeah, I'm loving the placement. What sort of other stuff have we got around? So as I said, lots of lakes and such, lots of rivers, lots of nice valleys at the foot of the mountains and such. Another nice looking lake over here. Yeah, I'm really happy with our starting position. It's really nice. So how are the things coming along up here for now? We won't build the paths there just yet. We'll build the paths to the new buildings once things are up and running. So it looks like everyone now has a home, so that's good. We are short on some of the supplies, but at least our labourers are going to go out and start picking at these stones and iron. I'm going to keep trees for now. I do like the wooded area. I like the graphic style as well. It's a really nice graphic style. I didn't realise how old the game actually was. I didn't realise it was such an old game. It's quite a few years old. I only just got it recently myself. I think I got it in the Steam summer sale along with a couple of other games that we're going to be bringing to the channel, along with Foundation, which of course has been doing very well on the channel. Really been enjoying that playthrough. But I thought it was time to bring something else alongside it, just in case anyone wasn't watching that. Maybe they'll enjoy Banished. If you are new here, thank you. I hope that you enjoy it here. Please don't forget to subscribe if you do enjoy it, and check out our Discord community as well. Honestly, we've got one of the most amazing Discord communities. So many awesome people in there. So we'd love to have more of you as part of that community. And our woodcutters is nearly up and running. So let's turn somebody into a woodcutter, and then at least they'll start working straight away. I don't think our gathering hut or our hunter's lodge have been finished yet, so that's fine. This guy's got nothing to do apparently. Is he the woodcutter? I believe he is, so he'll hopefully crack on with producing wood. Fuel limit, create tons of it. We can soon get rid of it. No citizens are available to work here, but I've made a woodcutter, so we should have someone to work there. Should be fine. What else have we got? We could add our forester cabin as well now, you know. So let's add our reforester camp. Forester lodge. We've also got a herbalist. Used to gather herbs, provide simple health and healing for citizens. That might not be a bad idea, you know. But let's add a forester lodge. Should we put that somewhere a little bit different, maybe? Then again, I quite like this area, and it will keep the stuff alive for the other stuff that we're going to have out here, won't it? Let's put this forester hall around the side of this mountainous area here. This small little, well, whatever we'd call it here, this small mound of dirt here. What's going on? The materials required to perform work are not available. Do you know what? Then we're going to have to start clearing out some of these trees here. Then let's harvest these trees here, clear out this area, and we can move into that area then once that is complete. But we need to get that firewood as people are quite cold. But we're going into summer, so at least we'll have time to get those up and running. Neither of those buildings have been built yet, probably because of the lack of wood, so we do need the wood for that. Let's forward things a little bit quicker then, just for now, just to get those supplies that we do need to get those buildings up and running. What have we got? What have we got stored in here? Hide coats, iron tools, and a ton of potatoes. But we do have food. Has our fisher hut been finished yet? No. Yeah, we need the wood to do so. We've got plenty of stone. Oh no, we've not got much stone, but we've got plenty of iron. We've got a decent amount of stone. We just need a bit more wood and a bit more stone to go along with that. But we're clearing this area, and that'll hopefully give us the supplies that we need to get those up and running. I don't know what will be built next. Hopefully maybe our gatherer would be the best next one. Start getting those mushrooms and other sorts of weeds and roots and stuff that we can eat from the forest floor. Hopefully gather up all sorts of different things. Something's being built here, the forester camp already. I think the builders are all working on their own different bits and bobs. Let's add another builder, trying to speed up the building process that we're doing. Get these buildings up and running as quickly as possible. Make sure we've got that food supply coming in. We've got 11 workers, 0 students and 9 children. So the children, of course, can't work. But we will have a lot of workers up and coming in the future, so that's good. Hopefully some of them aren't too far off. So we've got 2 labourers here, 14 and 17. We've got a woodcutter here with her two children, 0 and 2. So a lot of the children are still quite young. We've got a labourer and a builder, 17 and 14, with a 7-year-old child and a 9-year-old child. I'm guessing they're not their children, because if they are, then wow, they started early, extremely early. A 19 and 20-year-old here, so yeah, I doubt the 9-year-old's theirs, but the 5-year-old could be. And we've got another house with an 18 and an 11-year-old. Couple of brothers, maybe. The reserve of logs is low. I know, we're trying to redeem that as best we can at the moment. And perfect, what have we got here? Our gatherer's hut. So let's get somebody working as a gatherer. Let's get that up and running. Gather what we can. See what sort of interesting foods and such we can find on the forest floor. People are still cold, I know. We're trying to get logs as much as possible. We do need that forester camp coming, because I don't want to leave ourselves bare and short of wood. Was there any smaller lake? Yeah, there's small rivers here, so we can build some bridges to get to upper areas. So that's good. It's good to know. And we're soon clearing this area. It's literally not taking long at all. We could... What else can we build now? We can go for stone houses, boarding house, stone roads, wooden bridge, a tunnel, storage barn, stockpile, market. We can add a market and a trading post. A well. We don't have a well. Let's add a well in the centre of town. Oh, it's not going to quite be central, is it? It looks fairly central. Let's just add a well for now then. Town hall, chapel, cemetery. Several food options that we've got. We could add a blacksmith. We could add a tailor as well, so that we've got clothes and materials. You know what? Let's add the blacksmith up here next to the barn, and we'll add a new path in as well to just run along that, just to speed things up there. That'll be fine. Have any more of these buildings been built? Perfect. Our hunter's lodge is finished, so let's get ourselves a hunter out there. We'll just go for 1 hunter for now, and hopefully they'll bring in enough supplies until we've got more people, and we can move a few people around here and there when need be. We could remove some of the labourers maybe to fill those voids. Are we now getting wood? Perfect. Yeah, we are now. We're now chopping wood. Perfect. So people aren't going to go cold anymore, and our fishing hut has finished. Perfect. Let's get 2 people in there then. We'll just leave 1 as a labourer. Let's start getting in a supply of fish. We can salt it, can't we? We can make that last. Make sure we've got plenty of food. We're in early autumn already. Summer literally just skipped us by, but we do have 13 workers now. 2 of the children have grown up. Should we... Let's harvest a few more of these trees, shall we? Just the ones up to the southern section of town. Don't want to take the ones to the east. I want to keep this as a nice foraging and hunting area for now, if possible. How are we looking for stone? We've got tons of iron, but not enough stone. So let's collect stone. There's a hell of a lot of stones all in this forest floor. Collect as much of that as possible, guys, please. Well, the 1 labourer we've got, but some of our builders will probably take care of that as well, while they're not really doing much else. Let's take a few of those builders away, actually. We're not really building much at the moment, are we? So let's get 1 of them in the hunting, and let's get 1 of them into foraging as well, into the forest, and then the other we'll leave as labourers for now. So we do need some more of that wood for the woodcutters for now. We could probably do with another storage area, couldn't we? We've filled that with so much iron. But once our blacksmith gets up and running, and got a bit of leather now as well. We did have a load of mushrooms in there, but they just vanished, so people are eating them, but at least people are fed. That's the main thing. The reserve of logs is low. I know. We need more logs, I know. Doing all we can. Wow, 33 degrees. Wow, that's hot. Health, average health is pretty good. We've not got much stored food, though, which is not good. Do you know what, then? We may need to get another hunter in here. Let's go for another hunter. Let's go for another forager. And let's go for another fisherman as well. We need to get that food in. We've not got, like, enough food at all. We've got hardly any stored food, so people could start going hungry, which would be bad. Would be very bad. But at least they're not going to be cold. Hunger's more important, but they're not going to go cold, at least. There are some deer around here, so there's plenty of deer here. Hopefully that will keep us fed. We probably should have planted some crops, but we don't really have the land for it at present. I think I want to keep this as townland. Maybe I'll build some farm. There's not really any area for farming fields, is there? Maybe this big section up here in this nice valley could be a nice fertile valley to the north of our gathering hut. As long as people aren't going to go hungry. That's what I'm a little bit worried about. And the health has dropped ever so slightly. Still at 4, so it's not too bad. People are going to keep warm. It's just that food that's worrying me. We've got a load of mushrooms just arrived. Some fish has arrived. So hopefully, because our population is still quite small, we'll have enough to last us through that winter. Fishermen are busy. As long as the lake doesn't freeze over. I don't know if that can happen. Let me know down in the comments. As I said, I know that you can get natural disasters such as fires and stuff like that, but I don't really know that much about it. I wanted to keep it fairly a surprise for me as we play. Keep blind to it. I like to go into games fairly blind, learn the basics, the tutorial, and then go into them with the series and see how we get on. So yeah, any tips and anything that could help out, I'd really appreciate it. Let me know down in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you say. Any mods that we should use, if we should use them, and other just tips and tricks to help us build up the Grandlands. So yeah, we've picked this forest area pretty clean. I don't think we need any more houses just yet, so we're all right for houses. There's no warnings coming up saying that we need houses, so at least that keeps... Do you know what? We don't really need these builders then. Let's take those builders away. Let's add another gatherer. No, not a gatherer. Let's remove the gatherer. We'll add a fisherman and a hunter for now. And let's remove that last builder. He can do labouring for now. We're not building anything at the moment, so... Someone here who's got nothing to do. Let's have a look what we can get you doing. You the labourer, is that because we've not got anything doing? We could clear some more of these trees, I suppose. Well, he's doing that anyway, so maybe he's one of the others. Woodcutter, hunter, fisherman, gatherer. Maybe he's the woodcutter. Is he taking wood? No, he's not. I don't know. People are just saying they've not got stuff to do, but I think everyone has got stuff to do, so I'm not really sure What's wrong with those? There's a nice supply of stone and such down here, but we're still clearing this area for now, so there's no point getting them to do that. Do you know what? So we've got 2 labourers. We've got a new labourer. Let's add one of them to the gathering hut and gather. And that hasn't finished building yet, has it? So let's get a builder. Let's get our forester camp finished. It just needs work needs to be done. Okay. What about our blacksmiths? How is that coming along? Okay, it's got a decent amount of supplies that we need. That's fine. Not too bothered about rushing along the building of that. I'd rather keep our people fed for now. We can concentrate on building again through the spring and summer. We're into late winter now, so we're not too far away at least. There are citizens without jobs. Click here to select and cycle through them. He's a hunter. So there's obviously not enough to hunt, so we don't need... no, we've only got 3 hunters. Okay, yes, okay, that makes sense now, that makes sense. Let's get you to just be a builder for... Oh, no. We'll leave just the 1 builder, 1 a labourer for now, and then the 1 left over can go into the forester camp once that's clear. We could look at expanding our town a little bit down here. We could put our tailors down here, start giving more clothes to our people. All of these trees are marked up to be removed, so that's good. I think we've actually got a decent amount of... No, we're literally hand to mouth with the food. Just delivered some berries, so there's not a huge amount, unless they store it in their houses. I don't know, some of these houses are pretty full now. Okay, yes, so they have got berries, potatoes, venison, firewood, fish, so they do store food in their houses. Okay, that's nice to know. So when I was panicking, they do actually have food. Roots, onions, venison, fire. Yeah, okay, that's good to know. I feel a little bit more relaxed now, and I keep turning off that jobs list. How's our forester camp finished yet? It's coming along. It's coming along. It's not far off. We need that up and running to give us a more decent supply of trees. Okay, we want to plant, and we'll put 1 forester in there for now. Start planting those trees, and I've just crossed that off once again. Let's have a look. We are picking stone here. Don't really have the labourers for it though, but now that we're in spring and I know that we've got enough food, let's take away 2 of those fishermen and 2 of those gatherers, and let's get 1 more into building, and then we'll have 3 labourers for now. Let's get these new buildings up and running. Let's get that blacksmiths up and running so that we can create better tools, which will hopefully make things a bit easier for us. I could probably do with a path going into these forest lands as well. Let's work on that just to help people move that a little bit quicker. Just a nice dirt path down the side here. I want to keep it fairly straight. If we can. Where's the end of it? Here it is. Just go past the gathering hut. And can it come down to here? And we'll have 1 section that goes off to the forester camp as well. Perfect. I'm putting down trees here. I don't want to put down too many in this area, if we can help it. We're into late spring already. Wow, time really does fly. 14 civilians. Should we add more houses? We could add some more houses. Let's put 1 here, and let's add another 1 here for now. That'll do for now. Just 2 more. Just ready. We've got 15 adults now. Maybe some of them will move out then, start having their own children, and start expanding our town. It's got this blacksmith now to be constructed. We've got near enough wood, enough iron. We just need the stone at present to finish that off. That seems to be our main problem at the moment, is getting a hold of that stone. We did have a huge area though to remove stone from, so not sure why it's taking them so long. Do you know what? It might be quicker if they remove the stone from this area here. This small section here, it's right behind the house, right next to where we're building, so it should hopefully speed them up just that little bit that we need. How are we going for producing logs now? Hopefully we've got a huge amount of logs. Not really. Most of the houses are filled, but we've got some onions, some roots, some fish, so that all just keeps topping up, which is good. We could probably build a trade port. I don't know if it's too early for that, but I suppose it's never too early. We get that up and running. I do like how it's quite secluded and well hidden. You wouldn't see this nice little village. So, yeah, it's nice and hidden, considering that these people have been banished and probably don't want to run into their old lords or whoever ruled over them before. What else do we have? Is there anything else that we can build? Another stockpile. We probably could do with another stockpile, to be honest. This one's getting a little bit full. What's that one? 4 by 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It might be 2 by 7 actually. Go for a 2 by 7. Just because that's getting a little bit full of iron. And it's got, at least we've got plenty of wood now. Well, we have in here amount of stored logs. But it looks like there's a lot more there than what is actually on there. Unless that's firewood, maybe. Do we store firewood in here? Logs and fire. Wow, we've got an insane amount of firewood. Okay, that's good to know. We'll just let her keep chopping it away. We could always use it as a decent trading tool, I suppose, if necessary. Do these roads need to come a little bit closer? I might not have gone far enough with them to the actual buildings. Yeah, there we go. And the same with this, please. There we go. Perfect. Coming along nicely. New houses shouldn't take too long to build. Hopefully they'll crack on with the blacksmith first. It's just that stone that's taking so long to get a hold of. Oh, we can remove structures. Ah, so I could have moved that house. Never mind. What else can we do? Remove roads, remove iron, trees, remove resources. We could have some farmland here, actually, down near the lake. It might not be a bad idea. Just to get that extra food. And it's late summer now, though, so there's probably not much point. We're getting enough food from the gathering hut, aren't we? Everyone's got enough food. Loads of mushrooms and onions and fish. We can get people doing those jobs once we get to winter as well. Let's have a look on the jobs list again for now. Let's just go with one builder for now. 6 labourers, and hopefully they'll start taking more of those supply. We need that stone. We need stone. It's taking them so long to gather this stone. Our health's decent at least, which is good. Early autumn, 16 adults now, which is good. 8 children. Average happiness of citizens. Citizens are pretty happy, really happy in fact, so that's good. World's coming along. When are they going to get this blacksmith facility up and running? It's the main problem at the moment. Everything else is running smoothly and nicely. We have got a forester in there, haven't we? Yep, which is good. Keep planting those trees. We've got plenty of trees at the present, so it's okay. It's just stone. We need that stone to get things up and running. Get this blacksmith finished. Let's speed things up even quicker then. I want to get this blacksmith up and going. Okay, so they're now moving the stone into place finally, which is perfect. So it shouldn't be too much longer. We could do with getting that tailor's built as well, you know, so that we can get more stored clothes for all of our new civilians and citizens that are coming in. So let's, which one was it on? Here we go. Let's get a tailor's workshop in here somewhere. Where should we put you? Let's put you on this southern section of town. Is that in the middle? It's not going to be central, which is going to bug me, so instead let's just put you off to the side here and get you built, and then we can start making some warmer clothes for the winter, just in case things get a little bit out of hand and we have a harsh winter. How's the mining of the stones going? Still taking a long time. And we're into late autumn. Wow, and it's snowing already, so we could be in for a harsh winter. But I think, guys, we will end our first episode here. Things are going well. Everyone's happy. Health's not too bad. We're getting enough food, got enough firewood. It's just an issue of stone at the moment, which we don't seem to be gathering enough of. But there's no major issues. Thank you all so much for watching the first episode. I hope that you have enjoyed. Please don't forget to like and comment down below. Let me know any tips and tricks. Let me know if we should use mods or just anything else you want to let me know. And hopefully I'll see you all very soon for the next episode.